We'll do the Waddle rebuy. See if that's the redemption arc that we were looking for on Waddle. Ooh. I mean, weirdly, I'm just going to let this go. I know this feels like it's really strong, but we're Wonder Waddle. We just like don't need it, realistically. Yeah, my Waddle stats are pretty nice. I'm actually going to... I'm highlighting the... Oh my god. Okay. Wonder Waddle. Forking Rod. We'd have so much gold this turn. Is that enough to buy all of this? If we sell the Blind Mouse, we could get the Cut Burst, but that's probably not worth it. Like, I almost wish I could fork. Maybe it's better to just Fool's Gold. We'll get Fork later, right? Fork's too good to pass. You know what? I'm fine with this. I don't care. We don't need the health. Slay ability gives us extra gold that make the Cuppers get a little more gold. Potentially the Dancing Sword might just be better overall because it's going to give this a little bit more. I think we're going to take that for now. We'll lock for the mouse and we'll take it next turn. I don't actually care if Polly slays or not. We can put this in the back. Maybe something like this is okay. Seems fine. We want to minimize the things that can hit the front unit for the Cut Purse, but we do still want this. Yeah, why get Fool's Gold when I can just, you know, roll the dice? Easy. Yeah, Wonder Waddle. Why play a hero other than Wonder Waddle? What a very reasonable and fair hero this is. Do we double Kidnap against Curse King? Yeah, I think I do. It is the epitome of cursed. I wonder if I just grab a Shadow Assassin here. Just to fill up the board a little bit. Kind of. Trying to think if I roll what I'm going to hit here, what it could hit. It's like Polly or Mouse would be good hits. We're going to be a little weak this turn, regardless. Even if I pick up this shooter, I think we're going to be a little weak, so I may as well just roll once. Let's just take the egg. Something like this. And if it cracks, that's fine. We'll fill up the board next turn with the Kidnap, and then we're just using it as a spell. Double Baby Dragon, not ideal. Well, it turns out that we're going to break a single egg, take a ton of damage here, and then we're going to steal 2 dragons. Could be better. Certainly could be better. We are going to need to fix our board here. This should help. Same with the Familiar. Now I do kind of wish I saw some of those evils again. Huh. Yeah, it wasn't ideal. So, it's interesting because we have this Stag plus the Familiar. This is 5, 6, 7. We have 5. If we sell one of these, we can go to 6, 7. We could sell the Sure Shot. Be this, this, this. That would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'd be down a unit plus the Kidnap. I don't think I can afford to do that. I could skip. Let's take Corrupted Heartwood because it gives us a bigger board for now. I know that we're losing a bit of stats on the Wizard's Familiar here, but I think that we have to be a little bit stronger because we've taken a lot of damage. We haven't taken that much damage, but we've taken more damage than I would like. Yeah, I decided to go into this rather than skipping. I was debating on whether or not the value of actually skipping in this spot made sense, and I don't necessarily think that it did. Well, we have 2 Cindy's at 1, which is hilarious. So let's take this and double kidnap again. Why play Horseman when you can just not play Horseman and then just have free gold? I mean, ridiculous. Because now we can put these in with this Court Wizard, and then it's going to be very hard for us to lose combat here for the next foreseeable bit. Because these are just going to make the Court Wizard pop off, right? So let's roll a little bit. We should take this. We're only running 2 animals now. Sort of makes me want to pick up this Sure Shot even temporarily. Let's get Haunted Helm over the Dancing Sword. Actually don't want that. It's such a shit unit. Just don't even care. Let's just do this. And we can maybe... we can probably greed the Cut Purse still too. We get 2 mummies, which is fine. That's a bit awkward because they lose a Court Wizard shot out of that. And then also this one. We can still get the Pig Gold if it attacks over the Court Wizard. Nice. So we'll hold the mummies. We'll see if we can triple them. It's kind of free if we do, so. We can get rid of the Cut Purse now for the Poly. Sometimes. I think you can definitely play risks a little bit more aggressively in the actual tournament space, for sure. Let's just hit this for now. I'll touch on that in a second here. I probably want this Weaver, but I think we need Ball first. Kind of don't want to replace any of the things that we already have, so I think for now I'm just going to hold on to it. These are not ideal. Huh. Let's just double.
We don't have enough gold to buy that.
Yeah, I see that. I could just bag hold this, and then I'll get rid of like the Heartwood or whatever next turn. Get a +1 attack on our Polywoggle's fine. I think we can try to still get it. We'll take our Crystal Ball. Wow, the Soul Tack. Big game. Let's get Aeon. Just 1x Aeon would be pretty legit. No Aeon, sad. If we keep the Corrupted Heartwood, then we get an extra attack on our Apple Tree for now. I think I'm down for that, because it's going to make us really, really healthy for a little bit here. And then we can get rid of it once it just doesn't matter anymore, or we can just get it into a 6 right now. It's a pretty early Lordy. Huh. I wonder...
have enough gold to buy that.
Don't really need this mouse. 1, 2, 3. We could just buy the lucky. What do we think about that? Really fucking a lot of stats. Probably could have put that in to just be a little bit stronger. Yeah, we made ourselves a little bit weak, so we might not get to keep the pig gold. Attack here. Now attack here. Sad. Well, we don't get our pig. We still win, obviously, but we don't get our pig gold, which is sad. I think I could have still got the pig gold if I planned a little better. So there's no hat here. Let's just take something. Quiver, I guess, is the best of the bunch. We can take mine. I'd like to switch to dwarves, probably. And then we'll try to find hat ball off of that. Because we really don't need most of this stuff. We can grab this and this. And then we can probably honestly cast the stone skin on the doubly. Make it quite large. If we wanted, it's probably worth it, right? Maybe it's too greedy to play 2 pigs. What do we think about that? Because, like, then we can't double kiss this thing. Fuck it, who cares? Yeah, we're freaking huge here. It doesn't matter. Let's do this. See if we can get these to die. I probably should have locked for the chicken, since we're Waddle, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, my pig! No, jerk! How dare you? Yeah, we're like ginormous, right? This is a bit of a problem, but not too bad. I suppose because we ran both pigs, we had the opportunity to keep both, so that's fine. Let's roll. So this can give us 2 more 6s. We'll take a Tweedle, it's fine. That seems alright. I don't know if this really gets anything, but we'll take it anyway. Yeah, we'll just skip here. We'll take the doubly. And we'll roll. It's a Tweedle. So I have 2 options that we can do here. We can either just lock, which is fine, or we can try to really aggressively dump on James here and just grab the Tweedle now. I don't think we need to do that. I think we could do this and that's also fine. Just save the gold, just in case we fight a weaker opponent, or somebody who we know to be weaker. We'll just run the luckies, we'll keep it like this, and then we'll deal some damage here, but we won't necessarily just straight dumpster them, which I think is okay. We are going to need to get a bit bigger here, but we're relatively sizable. I'm probably just going to buy the EXP, I think. Since we get to still buy another spell after that, so that was sort of my consideration as well. So we get to buy the end and just eat a pig. And still get to cast a spell, so we'll take the Tweedle that also got a discount, which is great. Not taking Time Flies. Don't think we need it here. Just don't think we're gonna be able to beat Aeon, which does feel kind of bad. Huh. Pumpa, huh? Well, there went our... Lucky. Huh. I mean, we have some directions that we can end up. I'm not really sure what the best direction is here. I mean, obviously the Lordies are pretty good for right now. You know, leveraging the dwarves, but I don't know if we want to end up in familiars. Like, without getting ball, it's pretty rough. I mean, we could still play pumpkins yet. That's not an impossibility. Have to see what happens the next couple of turns. I mean, obviously we're just gigantic in this spot here, right? But we are going to fall off pretty hard. And without a lot of EXP, yeah, we kind of need hat. I would also, if we can get map, we could look for a 7, like off the Tweedles. And we could just play Prism. Like Prism Ball would be pretty solid, I think. So that's an option. Maybe I'll start taking 2s to look for runestones. That could be a thing as well. Yeah, Tiger's just not consistent enough, I don't think. The hero power is not... It's not quite strong enough for my liking. Let's still try to get either Hatball or the map here, I think is worth it. Okay, I mean... Just hit, right? We have no units of basically any alignment, so that's... like, definitely a thing. We don't need this anymore. Oh, wild. Okay. I assume that they're not dwarves. We'll take this just to fill in the board. I think is okay. Or I mean, we can always just play this. This is fine. Don't need to grab these shitters. We don't really need knighthood. If we had another Lordy, I would consider it, but... We're going to try and get out of this if we can. And by get out of it, I mean cast double Hi-Ho and pick up a couple of 5s and then lock another Lordy. There's a 55-55 here. I mean, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Not really 100% sure what the best way to approach this is with Hatball Fork. I assume that the play with the Hi-Ho was pretty okay. And maybe it's just casting as many Hi-Hos as we find. Like, buffing our Tweedledee and then casting Hi-Hos. I mean, it's probably okay, right? Yeah, if we just kill everybody, I mean, then it just... Oh my god. Okay, game. Sure. How about a 2-gold Lordy? What do you think about a 2-gold Lordy? Feels okay, I suppose. Let's get rid of Lucky here. I don't actually think I can take any of these. I think I'm fine with Hatball Fork. Mimic would be strong with this, but I just don't think I need to do... I don't think I need to do triple pigs to win this lobby. I think I'm fine with just doing Hatball Fork, right? Maybe not. Let's do it like this. Let's find another dwarf. Let's do this for this turn. So it might seem a little odd that we switched out like that, but what we're going to be able to do with this instead, well, maybe, assuming that we don't just die here, is in theory, I mean, we're at 38, I guess we can't die, is now we can find triple pigos, which is a pretty good way of winning with dwarves. Because it allows us to sort of play catch up on some of the bigger boards. I mean, it's turn 13. It's exactly tier 6, like, right now. We're doing okay today. So let's buy this and skip. And then we'll see if we can fill up the board with maybe triple hi-ho, I guess. Sure. So I don't think we're going to be in a spot where we are smaller than them here. I don't imagine we're ever playing this familiar, right? We could triple kiss it later, maybe. And we don't need this lucky, right? Let's do like this, maybe. And we kind of want this to die. Let's do it like this. Yeah, this seems fine. I do think the hi-ho is a lot better than it used to be now, certainly with the cheaper cost on it. And I think it does increase our equity on getting Lordies. For our spell for the turn, I think it's fine. When we get a little bit closer to the finals, we're going to want to cast the Pigos, I think. Like, this is a strong board. We probably lose this combat unless this Tweedle dies in a favorable position, because they're going to have so much attack. Luckily, our Echo Wood doesn't get entirely scammed by the deck, so... I guess we're just fucking gigantic, huh? Was a good hit to kill that, though, for them, because they get to just take less damage. I just don't give a shit about the Storm King. This doesn't matter either. We could take another Tweedle. It's probably better than Angry, I imagine. It's pretty awkward that they have Medusa. I mean, we certainly want this Tweedle. And this spell, probably. I really do wonder about this Angry a bit. If it's just better than this Tweedledee. I don't really even know. We lost an Echo Wood, which is not ideal. If we can kill this Peep before these baby bears all die, I think we'll be okay then. I guess if everything dies, then they don't get a lot of attack anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, our trees are pretty big too, for sure. Man, Ambrosia's really good. If we take Ambrosia, then I don't get to Hugify, which is really unfortunate. You know what? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to skip this. So the reason that I'm skipping this is I still think that the best way that we win against this Fallen Angel is just to triple... Nah, if we triple Pig, we're guaranteed to win. We literally can't lose. So if we triple Pig against Fallen Angel, like, we can do this now. I think we could do it on this one, just to split up our stats a little bit. And we just roll and lock for Pig, and then the game is over. Like, we don't need to be bigger on what our board is. We can just use a tech spell and win that way. I think that's the plan. Angel is on... They had the Good Boy. Good Boy was singing swords. So, like, the best way to beat them is just to Pig them. So, I think my play that makes the most sense to me is just to try and Pig. Yeah. Yeah, we want to close out the game, Coco. We don't want to play much more. We just want to win, you know? Imagine Wonder Waddle not high rolling like crazy. Like, do we even want this Lordy? Do we need more frickin' Lordies? There's nowhere to put it. I'll take it, but we don't necessarily need it to win. Ooh, but wait, what if we high ho and then hit more Lordies? Like, we have, you know, we have 38 life to play with. This could be 3 Lordies. Like, no Lordy? This is bullshit. I want a refund. We got scammed. Actually scammed. How are we supposed to win if we don't have Lordies? Big sad. I wonder if this Triply is just worse than a Tweedledee. Or if it's just like the Lordy is better. We're definitely a lot bigger if we do this on each individual unit, but then we don't have as large of individual echoes. So, I wonder. Just got all these bits and nothing to do with them. I know. I made the post on the math. I know that it is more stats if we do this as far as the these units are concerned. The only reason that I'm going to still do the Echo Wood is because we have the double Tweedledee that we've already put a lot of stats on. Yes, James was on Fates. And then changed into Loki. I mean, they probably rolled into a bunch of garbage piles. But yeah. Oh, they must have Holy Grailed. Yeah, we really needed the Piggo that turn. Maybe we were trolling a bit. It's fine. We may very well be able to win anyway, which is ridiculous. Imagine ever winning for any reason against me when I'm playing Wonder Waddle. GG. I feel like we were literally trolling and still win anyway, which is just Wonder Waddle things, I suppose. Waddle sucks, right, Coco? We're like, the best part is that it's not even tracking my Waddle stats in scrims, because technically my Waddle would be less than perfect if we tracked all of my scrim games. I think one of my scrims I got 3rd on Waddle. It might have been sooner than that. Like, sooner than 4-1. I'd have to double check.